Good morning, Haley, and happy Valentine's Day to you and everyone in the Crossroads. Now, during February, we have to remember that it's not all about candy and roses, but it's also about Black History Month. And in honor of that, we're taking an exclusive look inside the Old Victoria Colored School. Yes, Lee, the Duck Pond project was actually supposed to be a very short and easy project. However, city officials say that upon excavating the infrastructure of this pond, it's going to take much longer than they expected. Good morning, Haley. I'm live here at McAdams Floral Shop in Victoria. And no origami roses here, but we do have the real thing, which in my opinion is even better. Back in 2018, there were 30 game rooms in Victoria open throughout the year. And now in 2019, as of today, there are only 2. Yes, James, that's right. The Napa Auto Parts store here in Victoria, right off of Navarro, is collecting donations for Coast Guard families in need during this government shutdown. So if you have O-type negative or O-type positive, you can actually get a $20 HEB gift card. And if you're a different type of blood, you can walk away with a $10 gift card. So you can not only have a good feeling in your heart, but you'll walk away with a little something in your pocket as well. Back to you guys. Hustle and bustle is on right now here at McAdams because they're getting ready for their biggest day of the year. Now, you were telling me that the red rose is the most popular rose, obviously, on Valentine's Day. Now, there's also a really creative choice. Tell me more about that. Good morning, Haley and James. Yes, sorry for the technical difficulties there. I'm live out here in Cuero, where the Gobblers will soon load onto these buses right behind me and head to the state capitol to be honored by several Texas political figures. Now, they will be honored on the floor of the House at 9 a.m. and the floor of the Senate at 10 a.m. And the celebration is in honor of the state championship they brought back in December. Sarah Lassiter is opening the door for a new idea, using the power of social media to get the word out about dogs waiting to be adopted at shelters.
Being able to deliver information that is, up to date and up to speed 24/7, that's really important to being able to get these animals out alive.
Since starting her page, Shelter Pets Live on Instagram, Facebook, and Snapchat, she says she has found at least 16 dogs a forever home.
That's always really heartwarming to know that, hey, if it wasn't for some of this footage, people wouldn't even know that they were here, unfortunately.
The need isn't just for adoption, but for help with fostering and networking.
Honestly, it's so hard to find fosters that when you do find them, they're like striking oil or finding gold. And they are literally the lifeline for a lot of these animals to even be able to survive to make it to their transport to get out of the state or to their rescue organization.
Like many, Lassiter has a soft spot for puppies.
To make space, sometimes I have to make hard decisions. So that's why I try to get the puppies out, because they've never even seen life yet. They have they deserve the opportunity to be able to find a loving family.
Volunteering can be as easy as stopping by to play and socialize the dogs, but if you don't have time in your busy schedule, spaying or neutering your animals is a huge contribution.
We have a non-stop influx of animals that keep coming in just because they are constantly having litters.
Lassiter says the goal would be to end no-kill shelters in Victoria.
We're never going to be able to do that if we just don't have people understanding the importance of trying to control the stray population.
She wants to stress that spending time at the shelters doesn't have to be a negative experience and that volunteers are always needed and welcome. I'm Abby Rocha for your Hometown News.
We didn't know anything else but segregation. That's all we knew.
The Victoria Colored School opened on East Convent Street back in 1902. It served as a place where African Americans were educated from that time until integration. Longtime teacher and student of one of Victoria's colored schools, Velma Mathis, says that while many may have had a negative experience with integration, hers was very easy because of the Victoria community.
And then when integration came, you had to prepare yourself to fit into that, whatever it was. So I had good experiences.
The building, now for sale, is a standing memory for the students whose parents attended the school and a sense of family and togetherness that would be passed down for generations. The former students of F.W. Gross Colored School still get together every 2 years to remember and cherish the fond memories they have with each other.
It's just a good thing. It was a good thing. We treasure it, that we had that experience. These other kids don't know that kind of thing, because they've always been with each other.
By 1935, the old original Victoria Colored School building became overcrowded, which is when students transferred over to F.W. Gross High School.
Gross School, named after Frederick Gross, who was an important educator and administrator here in Victoria for many years.
The inside of the old colored school is nearly 75% preserved, its fate unknown as it is currently on the market. As stated on the historical marker outside of F.W. Gross, precious memories will forever linger in hearts and minds of the teachers and students of both the Victoria Colored School and Gross High School.